Hey guys, welcome back to episode 38, or as I should say, the finale of my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. And yes, this is 100% going to be the finale, because last episode should have been the finale, but I didn't want the episode to be too long, so we're doing everything else in this one. So we've got a giant brain to go kill, which should be fun. Are you ready to face the Netherbane? Not really. Is there anything else I can do before then? Nope. Okay. We freed Orpheus from prison. With his assistance, we can defeat the Netherbane. We gave the Netherstones to Orpheus. Okay, cool. And then confront the Elderbrain. So yeah. It's weird that two of my companions...
Can't you feel it?
Their quests don't end until the actual game's finished.
As we ascend, the Netherbrain's stem will be in touching distance of the crown, and reclaiming the powers of Karsus himself.
I think, Gale,
I'm ready.
that's not good.
Are you?
Yeah, see this part here? This is how I beat the brain the first time, because I couldn't actually beat the battle itself. I had to get Gale to like explode himself. And I regretted that. I think I mentioned that in the last episode, but I really regretted it. Are you sure you want this crown? Look at the damage it's caused.
You urged me to this point.
No, I didn't.
Falter? What would you have me do? Sacrifice myself and hope that Mystra eulogizes my
That's
ashes?
not what I meant at all, Gale. So be it, but if the tide of battle turns against us, be ready to end this. No, but surely you see how dangerous the crown is. We must make sure it's destroyed. We must use the orb. No, I'm not going to use the orb. At all. Gale is not using his orb. But a 30 is a hard roll to get. I got a 30! Nice! I don't know how I got 30 there, but sure.
You're wrong. We'll have squandered the chance for a better world. You understand that, don't
I
you?
don't want you to become a god,
But
okay?
Perhaps saving the day will suffice for now. A better world can always follow. As long
Exactly.
as we survive. So be it. Lead on.
I didn't let Astarion take all that power and become a complete shell of himself. I'm not going to do the same for you either. Come on, let's climb this slimy brainstem. Like, there's nothing to hold on to. Obviously, it's video game logic, but, like, there's nothing to hold on to. You could, like, instantly fall to your death. Like, literally! There's so many ways you could have fell to your death there. Or fallen, sorry. And that would have just been it. Game over. But because it's a video game, that would never happen. Why is that dragon possessed? I thought the dragons couldn't get possessed. That made for a really cool image though. The dragon with the glowing eyes. Honestly, my character's so done. She's like, I didn't sign up for this shit.
The crown of Karsus.
It's too early in the morning.
The site of power, the site of domination.
Well, you're not here. Please stop talking. Unless you're gonna show your face in the cutscenes. How is that fair that the fucking Emperor of all people gets a dragon? It's not fair at all. I want a dragon. Oh, did they all have a different person in their head?
I know you. I know everything about you.
You don't, or you would have
Your
seen that I was
thoughts.
going to betray you.
Your feelings.
Or will turn against you. Not really
your
betrayal.
Weaknesses. And so do they.
Is that why you brought a dragon? Because you know it's one of my weaknesses, because I love dragons.
The crown! Cast the spell on it!
I can't cast a spell on it if it's fucking here. Not here, I mean. Right, so what I do know about this battle is that the danger here is, before I can cast the spell, is these 4 illithids and the dragon, and of course the emperor, but I didn't have him the first time that I played, so 279, that's a lot. That's a lot to... These ones only have 38. So I think I'm going to try and focus down the dragon and the emperor. This is going to be a hard fight, I know that for sure. Let's get Wolf Boy down here. And these things aren't great either.
Time to kill.
Excuse you? I don't have Misty Step. Oh mate, I should have healed up. I did heal up though with that squiggly thing. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Astarion, is there anything you can do here? There's no one right next to you, is there? No. Shit.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
Minsk, what can we do to help Astarion here? Let's go with the Dream Guardian. Okay. I'm just trying to clear the path for Astarion, honestly. I do know that everyone needs to go over there, but one at a time. I'm scared to be near the dragon, honestly.
That means I must hit you very hard, I think.
Oh, there's so many.
Is this same old song?
Let's see. Oh, lightning? I'm too far away. Let's hit the emperor.
Can save you.
Okay, that done something. It killed one of the tentacles. It done nothing. Your resistance to fire, that's it. What do you resist? You resist nothing. So we're good. Not enough resources. Jaheira, can we... You can still Misty Step? How? Target is too far. Go over here. Of all the characters to still have Misty Step, it's Jaheira. Halcyon. Who is transforming? Yeah, let's use it on these 4. Hopefully it doesn't affect Minsk. This is another reason I like the... Okay, so it's going down a little. While like the area of effect moves. You also have Misty Step, Halcyon. So you can come over here beside Jaheira. Okay.
The last board is set.
Let's see. What else do I have? You have this too. Just keep doing this. Until one or the both of them die. I only have 4. Not enough movement? What do you mean?
The lesson of death.
I can use Misty Step on Gale. Not enough movement to get there. You can get there though. Okay. You have 57. Oh, you could be easy actually. The dragon, I'm scared of. The emperor, not so much. But I don't know whether I should try and clear the way for my other dudes, or just take down the danger right now. I'm not 100% sure. I wonder if I have fire Humanoid. He's not a humanoid though, is he? Arrow of lightning. Sure, let's use an arrow of lightning. Only 10 though. I probably would have done more here. Can I use a different arrow? I have a bunch. Wait. I have, where's the bomb arrows? I only have one. Shit. Yeah, use that. Oh, that done 11. And it didn't even bomb them. What are you even? Let's go over this way.
Soldier.
I should maybe call in some allies, honestly.
Going execute.
But at this time and point, I want to kill the dragon and the emperor. 16, I could kill this emperor right now and be done with all his nonsense. Misty Step I've got on me too. Provokes attack of opportunity, that's fine.
Must be on my way.
Oh great, another one.
Execute.
Will, what can you do? I can maybe kill the emperor here. 3, 4. I'll use 4. Not on you. On you? Die, bitch! That's what you get for turning on me. All hail the emperor. Yeah. See what his loyalty to the fucking almighty got him there, huh? A sweet fuck all.
No time to waste.
Okay. At least that's one of the biggest threats that dealt with. Because they had a lot of health. These Illithids I could take down, they don't have a lot of health. This dragon though, that has a lot of health. It's still got a lot of health. It's still got over 200. So, let's see. Misty Step. Wait. Misty Step? Yeah, okay, let's Misty Step you over here.
Interest.
Do you think it hurt Lizelle to have to kill a dragon? It's like, wasn't that one of her things that she wanted to kill a dragon? Not kill a dragon, raid a dragon. That missed. Did that miss? Did it miss? I can use action surge. I don't really know if I should have used action surge there. But I want this dragon gone, honestly. I'm not getting very much done with Lizelle. Okay, not enough movement. Oh, Shadow Heart, what can I do? What have I got with you? Can I polymorph the dragon? Oh, you can polymorph the dragon! My god, I polymorphed the dragon! I have never been so happy. Where can I teleport to? I can teleport over here, right? That's dope. Oh my god, I polymorphed the fucking dragon. It can't do fuck all to me now. Oh, I love it. I fucking love it. This is amazing. This game is amazing. Instead of having one big danger, I have a freaking, not a dragon, I have a sheep. Can I not go any further? I cannot. I have no idea why I wasn't able to complete this battle the first time. I mean, maybe because I only had the 4 party members, but still. This is amazing. Oh, I thought I turned the dragon back. That's actually hilarious. So now I just need to get these elithids down and I should be okay, right? Shit. Concentrate on the dragon, okay? Or well, yeah, concentrate on keeping it as a sheep. So many tentacles, man. I mean, why can't you not do the same thing? But sure. Oh, Shadow Heart, Shadow Heart, Shadow Heart. What can I do? Wait, I can't help me? No, okay. I wonder if I should call my allies. What can I do? Roland's Firestorm. My owlbear! I'm kind of scared, honestly. Silverlight, Bomb of the Moon Maiden, the Watch, Hellrider Platoon. I kind of want to use these grenade people again. Let's go with... I'm scared to use the battle ready owlbear and then he just dies. It's my baby. Where can I put my owlbear? Let's put him up here.
No time like the present.
No! I thought I killed my owlbear. I'm like, what died there? Gloves of teleportation? I can't really do anything with Shadowheart up here. But sure. Maybe I should just...
Go for the throat.
Astarion. What's dash?
Keep guessing.
Who's hitting me now? Who else should I call in? I don't really need to call in anybody at this point. I don't think. But I also kind of want to. Roland's Firestorm. Kind of want to do that. Let's get rid of these. Oh no, fire won't work on one of those, will it? Maybe not then. Florix cohorts. I'm not sure which one I want to use. I mean, Aelin, she was pretty good. Sure.
You point, I punch.
I am not 100% sure what I'm doing. Well, I am, but like...
Who is not? So die in silence, evil!
I may just call it... Can I call in more allies? I cannot. Okay, cool. Let's use the Hunter's Mark. Wait, the hunter's mark's on someone? Didn't realize that.
Do you know? I think we have given offense.
Wait, I need to help.
On the hunt.
Oh, go away. I'm trying to help. How do I help? No. I can't help. Okay. Wait, can you not help? Help. This target cannot be helped. Okay. I mean, he has a mind flare, so it makes sense that he can't be helped. What can I use Ice Storm on? No. I could... Yeah, I could use these 4. Oh, shit! The polymorph turned it back into the dragon. No, it turned back into the dragon. Shit! Did not mean to do that. Shit, Halcyon, why did I do that?
Creator, destroyer.
I'm a moron. No, literally, I am an actual idiot. Sure. Let's try and kill this dragon now then, since I've turned it back into an actual dragon. All this time trying to save Shadowheart so she didn't lose her concentration on it, and I'm the one that made her lose her concentration on it. Helpful, right?
This is gonna feel good.
Karlach. What do we do with you? We try and get you away from here. Can we get you up here? We maybe can actually. Oh, come on. I can't actually run. Oh no, I'm not ensnared. Maybe I actually can.
Time to press ahead.
Right, okay, let's call some ally. Can't call any allies. Okay, cool.
Battle favors the fearless.
What can I use? All I have is fire. And fire is not exactly going to be good on a fucking dragon, is it? 24. I mean, I did something at least. Even if I can just get the high ground. I can't tell who's my... Okay, so Halsin's down here, so's Orpheus. And so's Jaheira. I think. And Lae'zel, I forgot about Lae'zel. Okay, let's get you some... You missed. God damn, Lae'zel. I have 3 turns as well, by the way. Just thought I should remind y'all.
On the move.
Okay, I fell on my ass. That's excellent. This is actually a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Well, actually, no. It's not, because the last time I actually lost it, so it's not a lot more difficult, but it's a pain in the ass. I wonder. Oh, can you stop? Leave my owlbear baby alone. Someone got hit there and I'm not sure who it was. Halsin's gonna get murdered here. Who are we? Well, Orpheus. Where's Orpheus? Orpheus isn't even up here, is he? I need Orpheus up here, I think. Right? So let's cast. What could we cast? This one. Right, okay. Right. So we're all safe in here. You can go after this thing. Oh, I fell. Astarion, why are you down here still? Not enough movement. You will be enough movement in a second. Everybody has to be safe up here, okay? You're invulnerable now.
Weep if you wish. Minsk will not judge.
Minsk can go here
But judge quiet.
and start taking down this dude. I mean, that's what I've got Aelin here for, but like, it never hurts to have help. I also just realised I've still got a fucking dragon to deal with. It's only got 54, but still. It's not great to have a dragon, basically, on your enemy side.
Orders.
Jaheira. Should I just have her stay down here and help Lae'zel? I should, right?
By your command.
Oof. Let's see. Oh, 16%. That's not good then. I got prone. That's bullshit. You can't do magic. So you're no good.
What's this?
Okay. I've done nothing, Karlak. I can't even run. Oh god.
I've got it.
Elbear, go for this one. Did it kill? It did not kill. Oh, you only get one hit. Elbear, what was the point in that? Okay, that's one down.
Victory awaits.
Lae'zel, kill the dragon now, please.
Taste my
Okay, dragon's dead now, I'm pretty sure. Nothing in the dragon. I can't even go up here, can I? I don't have much movement speed at all. Not enough resources? Oh, you actually kidding me? Okay, that's fine, I guess. Orpheus, you come up into this globe of invulnerability. So you're invulnerable now, and you can use the compulsion on it. Right. So that's fine. So nothing should be able to hit Orpheus now, right? Right? Oh, you're invulnerable now too, bitch. Oh, my dude dog.
Just keep them back.
I am trying, Astarion. Like, do you want to try a little bit harder? Dog can Whatever else is down here, just the tentacle dude, right? And this person. Oh no, there's two of these ladies. I don't know where the other one is. Fuck it, wolf dude. Go after the tentacles. Not enough movement. Oh, there's an illithid down there. Critical miss. Okay. I don't think Mints can. Oh my god, look at all those illithid at the back here.
Red in tooth and claw. Into battle.
Right, do you hear us up here safe now too? What can we do? Nothing much really actually. It's gonna affect Aelin though. Screw it, I don't actually care. Get back in the invulnerable circle. Halsin. You're actually kidding me, right? Target's too far. Okay, Halsin, you just run up as far as you can. I don't really know if I need more allies at this point.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Gale? You can do your magic again. Wait, what are you? You resist fire. Kinda figured as much. Let's try acid arrow? It killed it! Sweet. So apart from the tentacle dudes, there's another illithid down here, but that's about it, right? Who else is down here? Don't know, I can't see past the dragon. Karlach! I forgot Karlach was down here.
Covered.
Let's see. Not enough movement. Okay, cool. Oh man, so close. Bear dude, I don't actually know what to do with the bear dude. That done something, I guess.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Cool. We're getting there slowly but surely.
Battle favors the fearless.
Eldritch Blast, why not? So it's just the tentacle dudes and one illithid, right?
Time to strike.
Oh, Lae'zel's still down there. I'm like, who is underneath here? Not enough movement speed, okay. Shadowheart. Can we heal someone? I want to heal. Who am I healing? I want to heal Orpheus, I think. To be fair, I need to heal myself. But I think Orpheus is more important right now. And also I can use that on myself. I can't really use that on Orpheus. I did it! We did it! I think, I hope.
Weakened. This is our chance.
Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake.
This is the first time that I've actually gotten past that battle.
But not defeated.
And it was difficult, honestly.
The portal. We will bring it down together.
But it wasn't as difficult as it was the first time I tried it, for whatever reason. So what exactly I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna have a new save. And just name it end. Cause fuck that. Where is everyone else? Are they still not in the portal? 7. Ooh, I can do that. 35. That's not bad. Dame Aelin. I don't think she can actually do anything. I don't think she can go through the portal. So let's just fuck off over here and just like murder things while we can. Not enough movement. Okay, cool. What? What do you mean not enough movement? Oh, screw you then. My bugbear! No, not bugbear. Owlbear! Never in a million years will I surrender. Not after going through that battle. Why does it keep going back to Aelin? Defeat it before it breaks free. 5 turns remaining. Okay. Excuse you? Oh, the not allowed. Why is that there? I guess there's really no point of even trying to do this anymore. Well, not do this, but like, I'm not invulnerable no more. That's not great. But I suppose not enough movement. I can come down here though. And I could still hit you with like fire or something. Oh, brainquake. Okay, I'm good. I was like, did you kill me? But no, you didn't. I'm good. I'm scared that someone's gonna die. Okay? Don't judge me. Dash. Can't reach destination, can't reach destination. Where can I reach then?
Someone hold Boo. He does not enjoy the bumpings to come.
What do you mean you can't reach the destination? How? Let's go and put it on you. I don't actually know what it does. Let's get everybody through here. I seriously hope no one dies, because this isn't even a battle at this point. That just makes me go prone though. No more bonus actions. Lightning? Sure, let's try that. Oh, that did a lot. Good job, Jaheira. Halcyon, your turn. Let's see. Wow, if you even miss one tiny one tiny bit of that, you are like dead. It literally tells you death. 65. Ooh, we're getting there.
This is our chance. Farewell to the nether brain.
If I go down there, I'd be prone though. Can I go here beside Astarion? Let's see, fire. Not bad. What I'm really wanting is so that it can't move. Essentially.
It's weakening. The nether brain's ours.
Is there anything I can like hit it with? What is it actually weak to? Does it say? It resists psychic, but that's it. So I can maybe use this on it? 8, that's it. 24 though. What's this? Sure, let's try that. Ooh, that was a crit. 8. 8, I can do this. Bugbear, I'm sorry, pal. You have not a bugbear, owlbear. You have to stay here. I'm sorry. Okay? You're amazing, but you have to stay here.
Stay idle, Maker.
Oh, there's only 2 of us, 3 of us left here.
This is it. Its will is weakening.
No, really, I never would have guessed. Like, the fact of attacking it is the fact that its will weaken. That doesn't even make sense. Why did I say will twice? We did it! We did it! Oh my god, I'm so happy. Please don't die. Oh, it didn't kill anybody. Whew. That was actually really nerve-wracking.
There. At last. It is subdued.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute.
And thus, I honor my mother's legacy. The grand design, once again, ended by my line.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Orpheus's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
See, why would anybody betray Orpheus here? Like, my train of thought just died there. Like, you come this far, right? And even if you're on an evil playthrough, everybody is just going to become a mind flayer. I mean, you control the mind flayers, but like, you have no friends or anything. They're all just slaves. Maybe an evil playthrough would work, but whatever. Go ahead, command the brain to destroy all the tadpoles and then itself.
My master. I must obey. I must end.
Finally. The thing was even creepier to look at than the actual illithids. But we actually did it. I'm actually surprised. I came into this whole playthrough knowing in my original playthrough that I never finished this, like, through traditional means, and I had to get Gale to blow himself up, and I actually thought that I would have to end this series without a proper ending, and it would have made me so sad if that was the case. But luckily it wasn't the case, and we got a proper
For the first
proper
time in a
finale,
long time, your thoughts are entirely
I suppose.
And then gravity.
You're talking about gravity, right? But wouldn't gravity have been a thing anyway? How does a brain fly? And also, how is gravity holding you to that brain so that you don't fall off it, especially when it's falling like this? I mean, I suppose video game logic, but still. Little nitpicks like that bug me. I think I'm a perfectionist, honestly. That poor city. They have to build all the houses again because a brain decided to be an ass. Wait, did we all just die in the water there? What if you can't swim? Like Shadowheart? I would have thought these illithids would have just died without the nether brain, but maybe they can be independent. I'm not sure how that works. So it looks like they're in pain, but they're still alive. So maybe the nether brain controlled them, but it wasn't what kept them alive, kind of thing. I'm not sure. Is that begging for its life? That's the last thing I would have expected to see, to be fair. Although after the Emperor, maybe not. Also, how are some of them naked and some of them have armor? We saw with Orpheus that the armor comes when you transform. So how does that work? Or maybe it's only specific illithid that the armor comes with. I'm not sure. So many questions, no answers, because I doubt I will get. Like, I doubt any of those questions will ever get answered.
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it.
Was it really though? I mean, I didn't really lose anyone, so I guess so. I don't think the Githyanki would say it was worth it though. But who cares about the Githyanki? Apart from Lizelle, she's been kind of cool. I didn't like her at the beginning, but she grew on me. We lived! And we're not even, like, drenched from the water. And everybody gets their happy ever after. I really hope so.
Our victory. Long may the coast.
That's what I was going for with this playthrough. Everybody to get their happily ever after.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mizora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
So what are you going to do now then?
But it is the
that
triumph
you
itself,
don't have powers. You're not.
Evil
is it a warlock anymore?
And the tadpoles have fallen silent, I take it? Good. A mind flare wouldn't make for much of a heroic statue.
True, but now you just offended Orpheus.
Well, perhaps I speak with too much haste.
Even when my time in the prison stretched out like eternity,
like just a little thing in the corner. Orpheus will remember that.
I never lost hope. I knew that my destiny was to liberate my people. To return
Unfortunate
to
that I had to liberate them this way.
I was wrong. It seems I can only fulfill one part of my destiny. My people will be liberated, but I cannot return to them. Not like this.
Honestly, yeah, they'd probably run you through with a
You
stake.
helped me destroy that abomination. Now help me destroy myself. You must kill me.
I don't know if this is coming through in the recording or if it's just my monitor.
Lae'zel,
but everything's
I
slightly
need your promise.
shaky.
Carry my hope. Carry
especially
my
around
burden.
like Orpheus's face.
Kulos and Kuthos, and ride to the astral sea. Destroy Black.
Imagine that was Lae'zel's endgame the whole time. To just steal Orpheus's dragon. You should do this, Lae'zel. Your people need you. Persuasion. You have found new purpose here, Lae'zel. Stay in Faerun, craft a new fate. Well, that wouldn't really be fair to ask her to remain here when everything she's wanted to do since she found out Vlaakith was evil is to free her people. And now she has the chance to do it. It wouldn't be fair to keep her away from that. So I think I'm gonna go with you should do this, Lae'zel. Your people need you.
It will be done. I will never be free while my people are still bound by Vlaakith's chains.
Enough talk. Give me my freedom. Freedom from this form.
You don't deserve to die. You're a mind flayer, but you're still you, aren't you? Kill him. Give him the honorable death he craves. Part of me wants to keep him alive because it's not fair that he just has to die like that. But then you also have to think of it about it from his perspective. I know he's a video game character, but you have to think about it from his perspective. He is the thing he hates the most in the world. And I think it would be better to have an honorable death than to remain that way for him. It reminds me of another character in something that I've watched or read, but I can't remember what it was. Like, it's on the edge of my brain, but it's just not coming to let me know actually what it was. But it's something along those lines as well. So I think I have to, as much as I don't want to kill him, I think I have to. At least it said he was honourable. I wish you could tell him, like, thank you or something before you stabbed him. Like, I wish you could thank him for his sacrifice or whatever.
Githka Tavkim crushed.
But they don't have actual blood. It's like silver that comes out of them. That's strange. Do you think the dragon was just flying around waiting for him? Because he's been locked up for however long now. And yet she can just shout, not even that loud, and it appears. She's so lucky, man, getting her own dragon. Also, why is it listening to her?
Your name will be etched in our slates. You will be called Mlagir, Liberator.
These dragons are smarter than they make out. Well, there's one of them getting their happy ending. Even if it's not with all our friends.
To the skies!
She got her happy ending. Well, maybe not a happy ending, but she got what she wanted. Excuse you? Why was there just like a blank scene there?
See how the dragons flee you, boo? Now they know you stand as this plane's protector.
Yes, because they definitely ran from a hamster.
With the gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city, smouldering, waiting to be rebuilt.
I'm not going to rebuild it. I saved it. I don't need to build it.
But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
The crown. It's somewhere in the Gionthar. If I salvage the stones,
Gale, that is not a good idea.
It. With the crown in my hands, I would be unstoppable. The castes I weave would be mine to command. I would be more than the greatest wizard who ever lived.
And I don't want it to corrupt you. You are like probably the nicest. You're like the nicest companion. Not the nicest, but like probably the companion with the most good. Apart from Minsk. But out of the main 5, you're definitely the companion with the most good. Like, because each of the other companions have evil, not evil, but bad trait, negative. But Gale doesn't. Well, apart from the whole absorbing a freaking netherese orb. What am I even saying at this point? Such power was not meant for mortals, Gale. You should give it to Mistra like she asked.
Why should I?
Because
Mistra
I
has
asked.
dictated the terms of my potential for long enough. The crown would grant me control of my own destiny at last.
Please, Gale.
Think of all I could achieve. All that I could grant to those whose ambitions are restrained by Mistra's yoke. I could raise a new Netherrealm.
Yeah, and look
Right
what
here
happened to
in
the last
Faerun.
dude that did that. Your hubris was your downfall once, Gale. I thought you were wiser than to make the same mistake again. Don't do it, Gale. Stay here with me. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to say in that situation. I don't want to hurt his pride. But you know what? I'm gonna save this here, just in case. I'm just gonna name it Gale, just in case I pick the wrong answer here. Don't do it, Gale. Stay here with me.
Seems that we've come to an impasse.
No.
I stand on the threshold.
Okay, let's reload that and see what the other one would have got me. Maybe there's no way to stop him becoming a god, but I'm pretty sure there is, because I've seen people say that he gets a good ending as like a magic teacher or something.
Mystra has dictated the terms of my potential for long enough.
So how can he get that if
The
he's a
crown
god?
would grant me control of my own destiny at last. Think of all I could achieve. All that I could grant to those whose ambitions are restrained by Mystra's yoke. I could raise a new Netheril, right here in Faerun. I thought you were wise enough to recognize that I am not the man
I guess there's
once
no way
was.
that I can stop
Seems
him
we've
then.
come to an impasse. I stand on the threshold of divine ascension, and you would try
Oh
to keep me grounded.
shit! I just dropped my
It's
ring.
not your fault. I can hardly expect you to understand.
Thanks.
But nor will I relinquish this chance because you're unwilling to imagine a world where I succeed.
You know what? I'm
I
sick of
will
trying to
never
save you then.
That much I promise. And if one day you feel differently, I will be honored to have you.
He
as
is
my
honestly
chosen.
starting to sound a bit like a pompous ass. And he's not even a god yet. Good luck fishing in the freaking
Once Gale tasted of godhood,
river
he was
or whatever.
always bound to fill himself full. May he be wiser than he is cocksure for his own sake.
Honestly, yeah, well, you're right.
After all, Mystra's not about to welcome him to the Pantheon with open arms.
Yeah, let him and Mystra fight out. I don't
For
care
now,
anymore.
Let us leave Gale to his future and turn to our own.
Right. I suppose there is more work to do
Well,
now.
you get back to your children.
What first?
I think a celebration is in order. We should stay in the city, help to rebuild it. Let's get out of this godforsaken city. I hear is lovely this time of year. I think it's time we part ways. I don't want to part ways. They're my friends.
There is much to do. But a drink might be nice. A seat would be better.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow!
No matter how many times I see this scene, it never fails to hurt.
Oh, God.
Like, after everything he did, and now
It was nice when
he's
it
paying the
lasted.
consequences for making the right
I'm
choice.
sorry. I
My
have to
poor
go.
baby. At least I've got my head canon that he later on joined everybody in the bar, like the inn or the pub or whatever, and was like, right, you need to come at night time now. Just so that they could, like,
Did it, soldier.
all be friends and still drink together and stuff.
Be all right.
He can still have a life, it just needs to be at night time. Please don't die, Karlak. There has to be another way for me to save her, right?
Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough.
There is still a chance for you to go
So,
to Avernus, and I'm
How'd I
pretty
do?
sure Will's going too, so you can go with him. You were spectacular in every way.
so are you. My friend. My companion. I adore you. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best.
And you were amazing at it, Karlak.
It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? I wanted to live in my city with my friends.
But you can still live with your friends, just
Life is
in
for the living.
hell. Like, we broke into hell once, I'm sure we can break into sea.
Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye.
No, stop. I won't allow this.
See, this is where my
Karlak,
headcanon
you're
for those
coming
two
with me.
being
Back to
together just comes in.
Avernus. We can't let her die. Not like
Like, he
this.
wants to save her,
Not now.
and they can go off on a little honeymoon to Avernus.
You can't.
Go, Karlach. Will be with you. You won't be alone anymore. It's your decision, Karlach. You have to choose. Will go with you. Zariel won't be able to touch you. Enough, Karlach. The three of us will make a new life together in Avernus. I can't. I need to be here for Astarion. Well, you've done enough. It should be me who goes with Karlach. You can still live, Karlach. We'll do it together. What do you say? No, Will. Karlach's made her choice time and again. She's ready to go. I think Zariel won't be able to touch you.
What do you say? Die here now, or live on with the blade of Avernus at your side. Zariel won't touch you. I swear it, Karlach.
Fine.
See, she jumped at that so quickly. She didn't even need convincing.
With you. But we have to go now. I can't hang on much longer.
My poor baby. But at least she gets to be somewhat happy. I hope my character went and tracked down Astarion.
And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid empire, no death god's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast.
No, don't salute. He became an ass.
You are the
A manipulative ass at that.
Baldur's Gate.
He also joined the evil team at the end, so don't give Baldur any credit.
For the last time, I did not want to presume we would survive. To feel your touch again seemed like a
Where's
distant
Astarion?
That made last night all the sweeter.
Not to mention exhausting, I don't know where you get your energy from. What? What comes now? Why do I get the feeling you're about to say goodbye?
Because I am. At least, for now. Part of me wishes we could stay in this room forever, you and I. But there is a new dawn breaking. And I have a part to play.
I better get a cutscene with Astarion. I remember you saying you wanted to seek a way for everyone to live a better life. You're leaving. Forget the world. Stay with me. No, I want Astarion, okay? I remember you saying you wanted to seek a way for everyone to live a better life.
The wars of late have left many with nowhere to turn. Many lost their families, their homes. Some never had them to begin with.
He really is like a gentle giant, honestly.
The city cannot provide right now. I shall aid them to make a new place for themselves. In Thaniel's realm, under nature's watch. Now is the time for us to take care of each other. Already people are gathering to depart. The promise of a new life inspires great haste. At last count, there were 9 whole wagons of children in tow.
Holy crap.
They are my duty now. Daddy Halson, they call me.
I could say something there, but I'm not going to.
Who am I to tell them
I've been on Reddit too much. It suits you. It seems your dreams of a better life for all might just come to pass. A new community raised by your hands. I'd like to see that. It suits you.
Better than Archdruid ever did. The old teachings could not have foreseen this world. I can see a new way to serve nature now. A path that all can follow if they wish. You must visit as soon as you can.
I will.
There will be much
I want
for you to
DLC
see,
this game.
and not a soul among our numbers who will not wish to praise the savior of Baldur's Gate.
It wasn't just me that was the savior, though. There was a bunch of us.
Well, I shall have my own selfish reasons for wanting to see you again.
And you had to go ruin it.
If you wish the same.
Our hearts roam free, remember? Tend to your dream, our paths will cross if it's meant to be. Time will tell, I suppose I'm a busy woman. No, I think our paths are meant to diverge here. Our hearts roam free.
You are right, of course. There are no mistakes in nature. It is all a grand tapestry beyond mortal reckoning. You live your life, and I shall live mine. But forgive me the odd, hopeful glance towards the horizon. In search for you.
Oh, that's sweet.
Hello, darling.
Yay! Astarion!
I was just thinking about freedom.
At least he's alive and not
How
toasted to a crisp.
Free of the parasite.
free of Cazador.
And you'll
How
never be
I'll
controlled
never be in
again.
someone's power again. And all it cost was my life in the sun.
That actually makes me sad as well.
Now I belong to the shadows. So, what happens next?
We'll make a good team. Let's go be heroes together. We should find a vampire spawn in the Underdark. They'll need guidance. I'll help you find a way to walk in the sun again. Let's settle down somewhere and enjoy the peace. Oh my god, imagine you just like, it's over, we're done. I'll help you find a way to walk in the sun again. That would be a DLC I would want. Or even a whole other game of it. Just a way to help him become human again, I guess. Or even stay a vampire, but stay himself as a vampire and be able to walk in the sun again.
Do you think it's possible? I suppose there is a chance. And if there's a chance, no matter how small, I'm going to take it. And it would mean setting off on another adventure together.
There's nothing I would like
what
more.
You want? Is this what you want? I would understand if you wanted to go your own way.
Damn straight this is what I want. 2 playthroughs of this game and I've romanced Astarion both times. Okay? I think I have a problem. No, this is what I want. Let's see what happens. Life is a big adventure. No! Actually, I will go and do my own thing. No, this is what I want. He deserves some sort of happiness, man. And I think my character is happy that he's happy too, so.
Good. Because, selfless as I am, I really did not want to let you go. We are rather excellent together, you know. And united, there is nothing we can't do. I can't say what the future holds for us, but I know we'll be facing it together.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And we're going to have a lot of fun.
Where's this? Oh, this must be hell. Or one of the hells.
Well, soldier. Here we are. It worked. My engines calmed down. I shouldn't have let you come here.
Karlach, no matter what, he was
This isn't
going
going
to
to
come
be
here.
easy, you know.
So.
Zara's going to come at us with everything she's got.
That's fine. You've got heroes in your back pocket.
Like
We're good.
clockwork. They'll be on us soon. But there's just
Just
enough
call your
time.
friends to come help. They do make a formidable team,
Thought I was
don't they,
done
though?
with these.
Why does she remind me of Hellboy here? Like, the movie
But then,
version? I don't know if the
there
comic
was you.
version's the same, but... Seriously! You two are such a perfect couple! Like, you two are a perfect couple.
Imps are fast,
Shadowheart and
but
Lizelle are a
careless.
perfect
Don't
couple.
let them tire you out. Just get rid of them. And don't forget. You asked for this. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
Damn straight you're not alone. You'll never be alone again as long as Will's alive. Although he's human, so will he not live a lot shorter life than Karlach? That is cool though. I don't know if that's the best ending for Karlach, but it's bittersweet is all I can say. Cause she's got companionship. But there's also the fact that she's back in the hells where she never wanted to be again.
Since the Netherbrain fell,
But
you and Astarion have seen more of Faerun than you ever thought possible. One night, he tells you that these last 6 months of happy memories are the counterweight to 200 years.
How can
of
you not
misery.
love him when he says stuff like that?
Next day, you receive an invitation written in a frail hand, inviting you to a gathering back in the place where your journey together began.
Where is this? Where did our journey begin? It began on a beach, right? This doesn't look like the
chance
beach.
to meet with the friends and allies who were by your side in the battle against the Absolute.
Lae'zel turned up too. Nice. The other two look badass, man. I'm so happy they both got to live. The only one I'm unhappy about is Gale's ending. I don't like it.
Thou wert called here, some from above.
But there's nothing I can do about it at this point. My character's happy, Astarion's happy, everybody else seems happy. Gale can go just fuck off, I suppose.
Spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight fate renews.
I like
thy
Shadowheart's
bond
outfit there, it's
once
very
more.
pretty.
Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good.
I don't
Go.
so much like the outfit that I'm wearing,
Know one another
but
once
it's
more.
whatever. Scratch! My
you
owlbear!
Keeping us all on tenterhooks so you could
Familiar sight. Scratch can't quite speak around the
Why
thing
do you
he has
have
in his
the
mouth.
astral prism? Where did you find that? What you got there, Scratch? Scratch, come here, boy. I'm so glad Withers remembered to invite my favourite companion. That's true. Even though I didn't have him join my battles, he's my fave.
So am I. I've got a nice home in the city now. A girl named Mindy says I'm her best friend.
Oh, you left!
She's mine too. Also you and Owlbear. I've got so many best friends, I hardly know who to snuggle. I missed your smell, but this thing I found had you all over it. I brought it for you, and I thought perhaps you'd like to throw it?
You want to play fetch? I'm so glad to hear you fared well since our travels
I
together.
certainly have, and I always will. Forever, I think.
I wish he
So
could
will
have
you.
stayed with Astarion and me, but okay.
You know best, but a little fetch never hurt anyone, as far as I know.
Oh, my good boy. Owlbear!
Friend? Friend! You came!
You are massive now.
Big brother Scratch, too!
He is not your big brother anymore. You're a lot bigger than Scratch now.
Yes, big! But Scratch is smart. Teaches me many things. Like Big Brother.
Aw. Pet. Okay, so I was gonna say what the hell is happening here, but my character's just not there. Okay. It makes such cute noises. I don't know where my character just disappeared
Yes.
to.
Miss this. More.
I'm glad Withers brought you here.
Withers? No. You smell very delicious. Follow smell, find you.
What have you been doing since we last met?
Make friends with a turtle, a cat, a kraken. Kraken eats my cat friend, so I bite, kill. With shiny clothes, I am strong.
Good on you,
Tired
Owlbear.
Now,
I would have done the same.
want sleep, want cave.
You need someone to look after you. You should stay with me and Halson? But, I'm not with Halson? Sounds like you need someone to look after you. How about Shadowheart?
Nice lady. She gives pets and tasty things. I like her. I go to her.
Now Shadowheart's got a pet that she didn't even ask for. Hey Shadowheart, you got a pet now.
Starting to wonder if you'd show up.
Are you joking? I've been counting in days. I had reservations actually. I thought it might be too bittersweet. Of course I did. You lot could hardly manage without me. Shadowheart, isn't it?
Honestly. So have I.
Can I tell her she now has a pet?
Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever.
Oh, I can hug my companions. That's so sweet. I wish I could have done that more throughout the game. Like when they were sad and stuff.
You feel a little more substantial than before. Less
Are you
camping and scrounging off the land.
Saying
I
I've put on weight? You know I miss that actually. Are you calling me chubby? I think that's a compliment. You look good too. You know, I miss that actually.
Same. In fact, I found a nice meadow not far from where I live now. Every now and again, I'll spend the night there. For old time's sake. I'm glad you seem well. Trudy.
My feelings mutual. Let's not get too sentimental. Tell me what you've been up to. You must be wondering what I've been doing this past while. Oh, I have a confession to make. I may have volunteered you for something.
Is that so? And what liberties did you decide to take?
You have a new pet now. I was hoping you might like a new companion. Rather large, feathered, well-mannered, mostly. The Owlbear cub, or well, just Owlbear now. I thought you might be willing to look after him.
The owlbear? Of course I'll have him. If he wants to come with me, that is. I'd have offered sooner, but everything was a blur after the battle. I thought he'd gone to roam free.
Oh, even Shadowheart gets so
sure
happy
he'd want to
ending.
join? I'm not exactly settled anywhere right now.
He can protect
It
you.
could be dangerous at times.
Hardly anything new for either of you. He'll love it, I'm sure. Then you'll be able to look out for each other.
All right then. It's settled. Oh, the things we'll get up to.
Tell me what you've been up to.
Wandering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not constantly threatened by brain monsters and cultists. I can finally see the world beyond the cloister.
Come on, tell all. Where have you been? What have you seen? I thought you might crave a little peace and quiet after all that happened. It sounds like you're doing right by yourself, trying to escape bad memories.
One of my first stops was the House of the Moon in Waterdeep. It's the
I'd say, did you see Gale, but nah, he's just too busy being a god.
It seemed like the perfect spot to reflect on my parents, on where they came from. And where I came from too, I suppose. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. God, your truest act of heroism was putting up with all that char and drivel I was spouting for so long.
Hey, you were cool. You're right, I was truly heroic. Are you going to turn to Saloon Night rhetoric now instead? No, I'm not going to ask that. Your parents would be proud of you.
I know they are. I can still sense them, I think. And one day we'll be reunited.
She does look happier. What else have you been doing?
Well, I've had run-ins with my former fellow Sharans on a couple of occasions. Word seems to have spread of what happened at the cloister. Now other chapters of Shar worshippers see me as a prime target to offer up to their lady as a sacrifice. Don't worry. I know their tired old tricks better than anyone.
Yeah, well, you better not end up dead. That's all I got to say, okay?
Especially when I have a friend on the inside keeping me abreast of their predictable little plans.
You Nocturne?
None other. The matter of her faith and allegiances remains complicated, let's say. But she is still my oldest friend. I have hopes that perhaps she might turn from Shar entirely given time. But that's a decision she will have to make for herself. If that day comes, I'll be ready.
You must be wondering what I've been doing this past while.
Must I? You presume a great deal. I'm joking. Of course I want to know. Tell me all.
This epilogue is why I decided to have a separate episode for the finale, honestly. Tell how you've been living a quiet existence and you're very glad for it.
As am I. It's well deserved. And I dare anyone to argue otherwise. Hopefully these meetups will become a regular occurrence.
They haven't been?
It's not that I miss the tadpoles, but at least it brought us together. Now we've got to make the extra effort ourselves.
That's true. People from all different types of, like, walks of life and stuff, like, got brought together through extraordinary circumstances and they ended up being the best of friends. I love it when shit like that happens in stories. Don't worry, we'll keep in touch.
I'm sure we will, but let's be proactive about it all the same. We're more than capable. After all, we've faced down bigger threats than wrangling together a few social calendars. Don't be a stranger.
I won't. Anybody else? Oh, obviously there's lots of other people I can talk to, but I meant anybody else over here that I could talk to. Does Scratch say anything else?
Oh, boy! Is it lovely to sniff you again?
Pet your old friend Scratch. I can't believe I left without petting you. My baby boy, you are the best companion.
You always know just how to do it.
I'm so glad to hear you fared well since our
I
adventures
certainly have,
together.
and I always will.
I've already had that. Volo. How did you get here?
Friend, it's been an age.
Please
has it
tell me
not?
that Withers didn't invite you.
Looking very well indeed. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here.
So he didn't invite you, you just invited yourself, okay.
In the post.
Have you come seeking a statement for your next tell-all? It's wonderful to see you, Volo. How have you been? You again, getting yourself in yet more trouble, I presume?
Oh, I wouldn't bother you with such things during a party. And anyway, I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form.
If this was recent day, I would sue his ass.
Help me with the title, though.
Recent day, present
I'm
day.
considering The Hero and Me. What do you think?
The hero and I, no? I love it. I love it, presuming that I'm the hero. You can do better, can't you? The hero and I, no?
Me? It's all Volo as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, dear lord.
Perhaps once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft and you could just sign your name. Better still,
I regret helping you now, Volo.
Ah, your success really has been wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
At least you're being upfront with your intentions, I suppose. Hi, Jahira. Did you go see your children?
You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
That makes one of us. I've learned a lot since we last met. What kind of greeting is that? I missed you too, Jahira.
How nice to be understood again. I have spent the past months bickering with builders and bankers, all to restore the city exactly as it was.
Why make it exactly the same? Make it better.
Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh.
I heard rumors the upper city was destroyed beyond reconstruction. If you're not happy to see the city restored to its former glory, I've grown so fond of the city, more than my birth home in some ways. How do you think the rebuilding is going? What are the Harpers up to?
The upper city has been almost entirely rebuilt. That's where the gold is. Even the builder's scaffolds are cleared from the streets.
I would love to see what the upper city looked like without it being demolished.
Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three. But nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the
She sounds like such a proud mother.
Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel her. Again.
All well and good, but what about you? I want to hear what you've been up to. You must be proud of them. Wait, you have children? I've already met her children. You must be proud of them.
I suppose I am. I tried to steer them clear of my life's work.
He's housing in the background, munching on whatever it is he's munching on.
They have chosen it for themselves. There is still much to do. People to house. A Harper network to rebuild.
I'm glad that Baldur's Gate has you guys.
I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less. For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you.
Where are we wait, where we are standing now, this campsite is my home, even when I am far away. No matter how far away I may be, the gate will always be first in my heart. My home is with Astarion. I have to say that. Oh my god.
Ah, sentiment. With the greatest affection, I can think of better ways to sour our stomachs. I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
Yeah, if they have, it's Volo.
A most welcome.
I gotta see Astarion.
And how have our friends fared without us?
I've only spoke to half of them. They seem happy.
I'm glad. It would be so easy to go through everything we did and come out the other side bitter and twisted.
Yeah, like ascended version of you.
But they deserve happiness. We all do. And I will forever be grateful to have found it with you.
How can people say that this isn't the best version of Astarion? Do you want to come and talk to the others? Or hug him? I want to hug him. There's only 2 instances you can hug him in this game. And both instances are very sweet.
I do feel a little bad keeping you all to myself. After all, I get to see you every night. Go on, go mingle. Enjoy your time with the others. Bless them with your presence. I'll be here when you're ready. I'll always be here, my love.
Oh, he's so sweet. How sincere too.
You'd think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now, our paths cross once more.
Let me guess, just as nature intended. The feeling's mutual, I've missed you. Honestly, the time has flown by. You sound almost sentimental considering we didn't really get along. But we did though? Let me guess, just as nature intended.
Just as I hoped they would, more like. The Oak Father has been kind to me this past while. Yet I cannot forget the bond we all forged together.
That's true.
It is one that can weather any distance.
That's what I was saying before.
Any
like
passage of time.
Something out of your control brought you together.
I know it can.
But
for I feel
all your
the longing for old
personalities,
friends in my
you
heart
became
each
lifelong
day.
friends. You sound like you need a hug. You sound like you need a drink. That's life, I'm afraid. We can't go back. The future's out to write. Who knows what we might yet share together. You sound like you need a hug.
I always do. Should I ever decline, assume a doppelganger has taken my place.
I'm just hugging everyone. Look how big he is. He's massive. That's adorable.
That was more than worth the wait.
Let's not shortchange ourselves, Halson. How about a kiss? No. Like Astarion's over there. No. You can say that again.
That was more than worth the wait? Oh, I suppose you didn't mean that literally. Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager to hear all you've been doing.
You first, Halson. I want to hear about the life you've made, the people you've healed.
In that case, very well. Our community grows rapidly. In 6 months, we have turned what was once
Oh, you
a
went to the
shadowy
Shadow Curse
wasteland
lands.
into a true home for all.
Well, that's kind of cool.
In another 6 months, I would wager the scars of the past will be entirely invisible, even to those who remember them. The old masonry of Moonrise Towers and Rythwin have been repurposed into new homes, and the land is rich with harvests and bountiful trees. Nature and civilization are in harmony, stronger together.
Sounds wonderful. Is this the balance you wished for? There must be a downside. I recall you have a few young wards to care for. 9 wagons of them, wasn't it? That is a lot.
Ah,
How do you
my
wrangle them
greatest
all?
Purpose and greatest reward. Those children have been through more than fate had any right to cast at them, and yet they go on as resilient as anything in nature. I impart what knowledge I can to them, yet, in truth, They teach me far more. The land we saved is theirs, and they will cherish it, I'm sure. Thaniel and Oliver shall never want for friends again.
I'll need to see this place for myself. I'm glad you're happy.
As am I. I may age more slowly than most, but I do believe I've gained some new laughter lines of late. Now, please, tell me all, and spare no details. I shall not lie. I have an ulterior motive in wishing to hear all. It is the children, you see. My charges. Their appetite for bedtime tales is greater than I could ever have anticipated. Another story, Daddy Halsin. Another is the chorus that greets
Seriously,
me each
being a dad
nightfall.
kinda suits him, honestly. Just like I would
They're all
imagine
but
being a mum
exhausted
would
my
suit
repertoire in
Carlac.
but a few short months. No mean feat given the lifetime I have lived. I desperately need new material, please. My reputation is at
Since you
stake.
said please. Had I known bedtime tales were a possibility, I'd have sought you out at camp. I expect you'll have a few tales that will need to wait until they are older.
You would ask to be tucked in next. But whatever the intrepid adventurer needed, I would have been
Is
glad
that a
to
thing you can
provide.
actually do? Asking for bedtime stories like when you're playing? I expect you'll have a few. I've already read that part.
More than a few, I should think. At least I shall be equipped to explain the birds and the bees when the time comes.
Oh man, Halson,
But
why
I
did you have
hope
to
that
bring it
time
there?
is quite
To
a
be
while
fair, I
off
started
yet.
that conversation, so. Alright, let's see what I
I
have.
am all ears. Though I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image.
Regale Halson with tales of your past 6 months. The truth may be a little flat. Spice it up. Recount some of your most recent exploits, sparing no detail. Regale Halson with tales of your past 6 months.
You have kept yourself busy. I expected no less, in truth. I shall be able to keep the children enthralled for a few more nights yet, thanks to you. And should you wish to retell of your exploits in person, well, I shall not object to a night off. Now, it would be cruel of me to hoard you all to myself for the evening, as much as I would like to. I shall leave you to the others for now, unless there was anything else.
Tell me about Daniel and Oliver. Do you see much of them?
Quite often. They come and go as they please, but with so many playmates to avail of, they are far from strangers. They ask after you often. What you did for them will never be forgotten. I can see it in the land all around me. But more importantly, I see it in their faces whenever they visit. To make a child smile is to dabble with the power of gods, as far as I'm concerned.
You seem more settled than I expected of you. I thought that was against your nature.
As did I, but somehow I feel like I no longer need to roam. That I have found something worthy laying roots for.
And it only took you however many millennia.
Amazing what can be discovered about oneself.
I don't actually know
Even
how
at a
old
ripe
Halson
old
is,
age.
honestly. But he keeps saying he's old, so. Still partial to roaming in bear form, I take
I
it.
spend half my days in ursine form. The children demanded. I had a score of them taking turns riding upon my back just days ago. I'm glad they are so comfortable with the Oakfather's creations. But they must learn that not all are as amiable as I am. A lesson for another time, though. They deserve some joy. As for roaming, that impulse has dwindled, I must admit. Perhaps because I have found where I am meant to be.
What of the Grove do you stay in touch?
On occasion, but I prefer not to interfere. Francesca of the High Forest is Archdruid now, and by all accounts, she has proven to be a steady and wise influence. Even Korga may yet find true balance.
Oh yeah, I
thanks to
forgot I
her
left Korga alive. I probably should have killed her, but...
Before you go, I have something for you. Just a little keepsake, really. Do you remember how I told you I like to whittle?
I vaguely recall it.
I made this. ducks are
Oh,
my
that's
favorite.
cute.
But I thought they were particularly fitting in this case. They are migratory birds, of course, traveling far and wide with the turn of the seasons.
I'm not sure I came here for a history lesson, but okay, Halson.
They always find their way back to where they belong. Just like old friends find themselves back in each other's company.
It's lovely, thank you. You're a sentimental creature at heart, you know that.
Just a token to remember me by. Now, I've taken up enough of your time. Go on. Enjoy the festivities. We can speak again later.
Who else do I need to talk to? Owlbear. I spoke to you. I spoke to you. Who the fuck are you? Excuse you. I need to come and see who the hell you are. Who are you? You're not a companion.
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice.
No, I want to know who you are. The music's fine, uninvestigated guess or not, who are you? You seem glum. I thought bards were meant to be full of pep and joy.
You have no idea who I am, do you? I thought Withers might have set the stage.
Oh, Withers invited you. Sounds about right. How do you know Withers then? Go on then, what's your name? I know exactly who you are. It's such an honour. What a shame. I'd like to hear a different song, please. You know what? I'll just leave you to play. How do you know Withers?
I owe him a favour. One he is eternally invoking. I thought honouring the worthy was a fair price to pay for Withers to pull me out of the fugue plane. Alas, one purgatory to another.
What were you doing in the fugue plane? What is a fugue plane?
Languishing in obscurity. Cyric knew what he was doing when he punished me for that song, the prick. Before I was banished to the fugue plane, I had song prayers coming out the proverbial
Prayer?
ears.
You're a god.
Guess how many I get now? None.
Musical prayers were once offered to Menil, Lord of Song, a minor deity whose worship faded after offending the trickster god Cyric.
Fair enough.
I'm washed up, I'm afraid.
Oh well, just continue playing then. I disagree. It's an honour to be serenaded by Menil, Lord of Song.
You know?
God, even now I'm still being nice.
You're bloody right. It is an honour. Finally. The scribe picks an adventurer of substance, of culture. What can I do you for?
Nothing. Carry on as you are.
Fantastical news. Carry on, I
Imagine
shall.
you could just choose for him to play Raphael's song. That would be hilarious. Well, let's talk to you. What's in here?
I cannot remember the last time I heard the ballad
Oh my
of the endless
god!
spring
I need to read these.
Now there's a ditty
To
worthy of
the
a knee
heroes
slap.
of the realms, we have followed your adventure closely from the day you fell from the doom not lied to the final blow you struck the Netherbrain as it loomed over the Sword Coast. We are but a humble guild who pride ourselves in telling stories, not unlike the tales to be written of you for many years to come. How inspired we have been to witness your feats, awesome and terrible, the lives you've saved and surrendered, the friendships you've found. Thus we thought to extend a greeting to thank you for adventuring with such creative determination, such panache, enough to touch the hearts of each of our number. With greatest gratitude, the Guild of Great Genius. To whom it may concern, Withers gave me this address and said I could consider writing, thus an update. The Iron Hand gnomes are nearly beyond help, but I've managed to yoke them into something resembling a coherent force for innovation. We've been hired to assist in the city's reconstruction, and our steam-powered object motorations are helping to move building supplies in every part of the city. It's nothing really. I am well, I trust you are too. We deserve it after all, don't we? Barkish brute. To an old acquaintance, I write to you from a sunny porch of the Last Light Inn. A light breeze blows now and then. People are milling in and out. Builders, visitors, the children of all ages in Halson's care. Wait, didn't you say you were going to die? I can no longer hold a quill or eat without assistance. A kind friend has tried scribing this for me. Thaniel, rejoined with Oliver, has promised to be with me when the time it comes. And as our old song drifts on the wind even louder, I know it. I have mere days left. but I do not fear it. If not for your help, this land would be shrouded in darkness, and I'd still be lost within it. Know that my heart is full and happy, and I am grateful for my last moments. Do visit someday, and if you have time to stop by an old flaming fist grave, I know I'd love to see you. R. Salutations, I'm writing to request your help in a mysterious case that has arisen since our little Balian bash a half year ago. Regrettably, I've had to take the credit for dispelling the Bal cult. Of course you have. In your absence, you understand, and I'm working on routing the remaining ballast from our fair say with the newly promoted Blaze de Vela Fountainhead in tow, of course. This has made me a target. A false document bringing my name into ill repute has been made public, an alleged unpaid bar tab at the elf song. If you happen to be passing through with a bindle of coin, perhaps we can persuade management of my obvious innocence. Much obliged, Investigator Valeria, Sleuth of Helm. P.S. Any advice on getting ballast blood out of cloth? My hat has not been the same since the murder tribunal. Oh my god, I have so many. Hey you, it's Arabella, you remember me, right? Bone Man once said I needed to find balance. Where creation meets ruin, where morning meets midnight, the root of all being, fancy talk. He was right though. After I touched that idol in the grove, it was like a big tree started to grow in my head, and all these weird thoughts and feelings and powers sprouted on its branches like big black leaves. I had to figure myself out, so I followed the weave, like Bone Man said. I don't know how I knew what to do, I just did. After you squished the brain, Beard Man showed up, said the weave led him to me, and me to him. He's teaching me how to make sense of all these leaves on my head tree. He says I need to use magic responsibly. He also says not to call him Beard Man. I'll let you know how it goes. That's Elminster. I'm not sure who Etvard is. Or Raj. My friends, know my darling. Greetings from Menzoberranzan, where the blood you so kindly traded me is ready to play its part in resurrecting the glorious house of Blodra. You're lucky I didn't kill you. From the moment I saw you, I knew you had power, and I knew that I could harness it. I knew that it could be mine. Soon I will descend into the abyss my people call the Claw Rift, searching for my lost house and its death. Will it be dangerous? Oh yes, most dangerous. But don't fear, darling. Your strength will see me through. I will find the ruins of my house, and when I emerge again, it will be at the matron mother of a house reborn. All thanks to you, all thanks to the power in your blood. Until we meet again, my darling. Araj Oblodra, master of the sanguine arts. Sebastian? After so long in a vampire cell, I'd almost forgotten how to write. Never mind what to write. But what can you say to the person who unlocked your cage and gave you your life back? Or gave us some kind of life at least. After you killed Kazdar and opened ourselves, we fled into the Underdark. There were thousands of us, a ravenous wave, mad with freedom and out for blood. And gods, did we find blood? Oh my god. I regret not killing them now. We swarmed every monster and unfortunate in our path, drinking what we could. We lost hundreds along the way, some to beasts, but most just disappeared into the dark. It wasn't easy, but eventually Kazdar's house spawn calmed us and took control. They found some old ruins we could call home, and we've been there ever since, building new homes for ourselves. We're not free down here. The dark will chain us forever, but we aren't the prisoners we once were either. And that's thanks to you. You looked in our cages and saw people, not monsters. And here, down in the shadows, we're trying to live up to that. Thank you, now and forever, Sebastian. So, I didn't make a mistake letting them go then. Dear friends, I doubted you for so long. Perhaps you knew that already. In spite of my best attempts, you proved yourself time and again at Joaquin's Rest, in Moonrise Tower, and Worm's Rock, and still I doubted. The Netherbrain's defeat should have proven your courage, yet I was more doubtful than ever. This was a ruse, a dream, a trick. And then one eve, from the elf song, I heard it singing. A raucous, lewd, tuneless, drunken refrain. I'd never heard anything more terrible and more beautiful. I raised my voice and joined the chorus. That was the moment all my doubts melted away and were replaced with something more valuable. Hope. Baldur's Gate will be whole again. I may have doubted you, but you never did. With profound admiration, Floric. My god, there's so many. A letter from the Gur. To the Spawn Astarian. Greetings from the family of Alma, hunter of monsters and keepers of peace across Faerun. We know this letter finds you well, for although we hunt you no longer, we do sometimes keep a watch. Your resistance and control over your bloodlust has been admirable. Indeed, it has been an inspiration for our children who have struggled with their own hunger. This last months have been a difficult time for our people. We have protected and nurtured our children as best we can, and we have learned much. Herbs we once used to dull our foes' minds are now sedatives to ease hunger and pain. Restraints built to hold the undead now protect them from themselves. There has been a lot of pain, but a lot of progress too. Our children learn discipline and control, while we learn compassion and patience. There was a time when we would have destroyed any undead creature, our own blood or not, and called it a mercy, but when we met you, we saw that redemption was possible. Difficult, yes, painful, but possible. You saved our children, first from Kazdor and then from us. For that we thank you. We will watch you still, but with more admiration than fear. Walk in peace, Astarion. Astarion got a letter! Letter for Elminster. Do you recall the first day we met, my boy? You could have been no more than 8 summers old, clutching your mother's apron, eyebrows singed off by the fireball you'd unleashed into your neighbour's rosebush. You were crying because the flowers were so beautiful, and you did not mean to destroy them. How kind, how eager, how brilliant you are, and yet so naive. You could not yet see that power so carelessly begets destruction, but so too might your good nature be a guiding light by which your abilities might shape our world for the better. Where is that child now, I wonder? Did he remain at Blackstaff, nose buried in his books? Does he live within his mother's aging heart, weeping for those robes? Or is he within you still, lost amongst the trappings of godhood you so casually adorn yourself with? Wherever he is, I hope he can forgive me. To him, I promise, I will not make the same mistakes again. From Alfira. Hello friend, I'm sorry it's been so long, but I have the most amazing news. You know how Lacrissa was working insane hours at the Elfsong Tavern? Well, she woke me up one morning all excited and told me she had a surprise for me. She took me to a house in Loreside that had a plague hanging outside it. A plague with your and Lehala's names on it. The School of Music beneath. I just burst into tears. I couldn't believe it. It's the cutest house you've ever seen, with a big open space downstairs and a small loft where we can sleep. Word spread, and before I knew it, I had a room packed with trainee bards from Candlekeep to Waterdeep. Candlekeep, sorry. Lacrissa had to quit the Elfsong to help out. I'm teaching night and day and falling to bed utterly exhausted every night, and I've never been happier. Do come and visit sometimes. We'd love to have you. Lots of love, Alfira. Oh my god, we're nearly done. Hey there, would you mind passing this on to Karlak? Thanks a mil. Karlak, if you're reading this, you're alive. One way or another, you found a way. Thank the gods. I think of you often, wondering what's become of you. Write to me, won't you, please? Yours faithfully, Damon. Nocturne. Dear Shadowheart, I hope that you are happy and well. I must keep this short, and as I remain surrounded by Shar's followers at almost every waking moment in my new enclave, I dearly wish for you to enjoy your night spent with old friends, and I hope that you and I shall share such a reunion. I know it must seem strange for me to dwell on such heretical thoughts, yet I cannot help myself. Perhaps one day I shall find some measure of the bravery that you did and walk away from this life. Until then, I shall keep safe and hold memories of you as my one ember of light amid an ocean of darkness. Until we find each other again, yours always, Nocturne. Voss? Githraki's script adorns one side of the page, the other's written in the common tongue. Shellac. Orpheus may not be with us, but the comment shines ever bright. Breath by breath, battle by battle, Vlaakith's death draws nearer. I have taken to the astral plane, slaughter all who must be slaughtered, and spread the air's truth to every possible ear, willing and unwilling. Many Githyanki have already taken up arms as warriors of the comet. Others have remained in their enclaves or travelled to creches, dedicating themselves to our cause as scribes, spies, and slate scholars. But our allies do not call themselves children of Gith. Zareth Menyar Agith, the Githzerai's God King, has requested an audience. There was a time I would have thought such a coalition unspeakable, but with the Githzerai at our side, not even the full force of the Kithraki could stop us. If Vlaakith is to fall, perhaps the two skies must again be made one. Voss, I don't know what that says. Night of the Comet. Letter from Hope. I had a dream last night. Not that there are any nights here or any days. It was a dream about you, all of you, and you were here with me, and I had served bread and jam and oats and crackers and cheeses and enough tea to quench the desert. You nibbled and sipped and smiled and laughed, and you asked if I was happy. Nobody has asked that for so long that I don't know if anyone has ever asked at all. I don't have the words to answer, so instead I led you through my house and showed you all the souls that are here with me. They were Raphael's once, but now they only belong to themselves. The archive is an art gallery, the boudoir is a grand kitchen, and the dungeon is a refuge for any wounded soul or creature that finds its way to us. Am I happy? I don't know, but I am Hope, and I persist because of you. Mirina. Thought I'd reach out first for once. I finally had a baby, a beautiful boy. I can't believe I ever thought of giving him up. He screams his head off half the night, and I've barely slept, but I'm the happiest I've ever been. Other than my wedding day, of course. I decided to name him Connor after his dad. With Ethel gone, myself and some other hag survivors have started our own publishing house. We've only printed a few pamphlets so far, but I'm halfway through my first book. Me, an author, it's like something out of a dream. Mind you, it's all about how to kill hags, but you know what to say, write what you know. With every pamphlet we publish, more people show up to our support groups. As happy as that makes me, it breaks my heart to see how much harm Ethel did. But so long as I live, another hag won't set foot in Baldur's Gate. You have my word. Anyway, the reason I'm writing isn't just to talk your ear off, it's to say thank you for saving a scared young girl who thought she'd be a terrible mother. I couldn't have been more wrong. Next time we meet, pints are on me, Marina. Nine Fingers. It's not much. I'm not much for leaving the city, but it does gladden a girl's heart to be asked to the ball, so I'll thank you for that much. In my place, except a few casks of fine vintage that managed to roll their way down from Upper City in all the commotion. The rebuilding has given rise to many such happy opportunities, worth discussing over a more civilized drink in my guild hall if you ever find yourself at a loose end. Enjoy the muck and see if you can get the High Harper to sing. You won't be disappointed. NF. And one last one from Zevlor. I hope my penmanship has improved somewhat in the last months. When I first stumbled into the city, I shook so badly that I could scarcely hold the soup the priest pressed into my hands, let alone write and thank you as you deserve. It is only when the city itself began to shake that I felt my hands grow still. Along with the other veterans sheltering at the temple, the scars of Elturel's unworthy legion, I watched that monstrosity rise over the city. We felt no fear, only anger, disgust, purpose, and with it power. I do not know what oath we cling to now, or how long it will last, but we shall use it to ensure that the city will not suffer as Elturel did, whether it wants us or not. It is more than thanks alone I owe. No words can make amends for what I did to my people, but that is as it should be. More come to the temple every day to aid in the relief efforts, and if I am permitted to work alongside them, then I am content. Come and see us when you can, Zevlor. That is so cute.
There you are, my friend.
That we got, like, ending to all those people's stories that we helped. Breathe deeply and take in the scents around you. I noticed the scent of some sulfur. It's awful. Is that you?
You take in every scent the night breeze carries. Sweet honeysuckle, tender violets, and an earthy fragrance you can't quite recognize.
I smell fragrant flowers and mysterious accent I can't quite place.
Forest trees draped in moss. Bittersweet, smoky, and that faintest hint of vanilla. A far cry from the rancid Avernus heat that's been clogging
Hey,
my
you
lungs.
chose to go there.
I swear, Karlach and I have felled enough Cambions to build a fortress with their horns.
Are you not happy?
Who'd have thought that just one of those fiends held the key to escaping Avernus for good? One of them sported a map and some blueprints. If you want all the gory details, Karlach can fill you in. But get this. If those blueprints work, I could reverse engineer my stone eye. Instead of Mazora tracking me, I could track her.
That sounds awesome.
It's past time for her old pet to sink in his fangs.
I've missed traveling with you. You are a pleasure to be around. How have you been faring without your warlock powers?
Too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts, the nights around the fire, the comfort of knowing I didn't face the unknown alone. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear, I can't imagine not having you at my side.
That's sweet. Have you been faring without your warlock powers? I finally got
I think the splinters I made out of the last bone devil I saw speak for themselves. Not to pat myself too hard on the back, but I'm not such a bad ranger if I do say so myself.
That's alright then, actually.
Well, that's enough hell talk for the moment. The night's young. You shouldn't go wasting it.
Who else do I have to talk to? I have to
wasting
talk
any
to
of the wine,
Liesel.
for that matter.
Of course
I
you're
plan on
gonna
downing
drink.
half a bottle myself.
It wouldn't be you if you didn't.
Did I say half a
I
bottle?
mean, you've spent the
I
entire
meant half a
playthrough in
dozen.
camp just drinking. Who am I looking for? Where did Liesel go? She was standing there a second ago. Happy Horson. Who are you?
Breathe deep, Boo. The smell of heroes.
Oh, Boo is actually on his shoulder there. That's adorable.
To meet again where your journey began, my friend. An honor. For Minsk and his hamster both. Oh, and for Happy also.
Who are you?
Yes. Honored, of course.
Withers didn't say we could... I'm glad to see you two, Minsk, Boo, and Happy?
See how your very presence snatches the breath from his chest? And it is no wonder. It is just this day that Happy learned of your legend, while we gazed down upon the very city you saved.
He dangled me from the high hall, upside down.
What the hell?
For 2 hours.
Why, Minsk?
The guild should not go creeping in high places if they do not have the stomach for them, hmm? It is well for Happy the strange portal appeared when it did. Minsk's arm was growing aexum.
So he's still being a menace. You're still chasing after the guild? I thought you'd made peace with them.
So I have. Though it is a peace made more from blade and boot than it is any sense of brotherhood. 9 Fingers forbade any looting of the Illithid's fleshy vessels, and so Minsk guards what remains of the battle site, even from her. But where Minsk might once have thrown any sneaking scoundrels from the tower top, now I tell them of you. How you ruled the wickedness within. How they might do the same.
I love Minsk.
Yes, I'll rule it. I'll be better.
Oh, of course. It is still for Boo to decide if they live or die.
Oh God.
They're scared of a
Not
hamster.
enough, my friend. I cannot tell your tale if I do not know the whole of it. Minsk and Boo would know where you have been, what you have done.
I've been with Astarion trying to find a way to cure him. I'm just living my life now. I've found someone to live it with. Happily putting all this behind me, finding more adventures where I can without any tadpoles this time, thankfully. Honestly, I've been missing all of you mostly. I've been with Astarion.
A powerful pairing. If love cannot cure a vampire, what can? Oh, Boo suggests a variety of arcane remedies, but love is the most potent, and by far the easiest to pronounce. Now, Halfling, Boo will not have you embarrassing him in front of his friends, so you ought to know the rest of the company you keep. Will Ravengard, the Blade of
He's the
Frontiers,
Blade of Avernus now.
Devil-horned and angel-hearted. Lae'zel of Creshkiller, true child of Gith, and true friend to Boo, though she will and say it is not so. Astarion, who is banished by the sun itself for fear his Spanish soul might outshine it.
I love how he's talking about all my
He visits
friends.
much down in the dark places, though he often moves his lair without remembering to tell Minsk where.
They visit Astarion. That's
Gale,
cute.
who now names himself a god, though in truth, Minsk has known few wizards who did not think of themselves so. Shadowheart, 2 gods tugged at her soul, but she managed to keep it all for herself in the end. Wait, Boo, did she do something with her hair? Halsin, Archdruid of Arch somewhere. He is a much better man than he smells. And there, the champion of the Hells herself, Karlach Demon's Bane, Devil's Bane, Merkul Ball and Bane. Once the guild is made of goodness once more, Bull shall scratch the Hells wide open and find a way to bring her back.
He's such a good
finally,
character, honestly.
Jahira. If this is a name you do not already know, then not even Boo can save you. Study them well, sneak thief, for the best among them will be a guide for your guild. Heroes who put the city before themselves, who never falter in their duty, and more than this, who never arrive to a party without even a gift for the host.
But wait!
Go, my friend. Be among our friends. There is much work yet to be done before this one is fit to join them.
God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads.
Oh,
and
that's who I'm
stale
looking for. I'm looking for
bread
Lae'zel,
just to get
and then I can talk to Karlach.
Old friend. For 2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more I skewered Kithraki bellies.
You sound happy.
And for 2 more yet, I traveled through Limbo. But to see your face, it brings me even more pleasure than taking a Royal Inquisitor's head.
You could just say
Limbo,
you're
she'd
happy to
said.
see me.
A plane of chaos where you might drink fire like water, where you might breathe ice instead of air. And the home of the mystical Githzerai.
I met one of those, I
Once
think.
the Githzerai were one of the Githyanki.
Underneath Moonrise Towers.
Until bloody civil war severed them.
You're looking a bit less solid than I expected.
A bit. It's taken a dozen Gish's talents, a few stolen psi crystals, and 2 10 days of effort to conjure my projection.
Damn, you must be important for them to put that effort in.
I'd say. I miss this place. This Fey Run.
And you still didn't learn how to pronounce it. Where are you now that you couldn't be here in flesh? Your efforts to topple Vlaakith are well underway then?
We've spilled blood, gained a foothold in the astral, but still we need allies. And one beyond reckoning has made itself
Yeah, no, I just read a letter from the boss.
Zerith Minyaragith.
Zerith Menyar-Agith. You've heard the name. The immortal god king of the Githzerai, and the ruler of their capital, Shrakdalor.
Our Gish sent word of the rebellion to Minyaragith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance.
I would have liked to see what the Githzerai look like, although maybe they look just like the Githyanki, I don't know. The Great Warrior Lizelle on a diplomatic mission? The best choice for the job. Your tongue is as learned as your blade.
Exactly the reaction I expected. My blade is keen as ever. But it was you who showed me that a proper victory doesn't always require a razor-sharp edge. Sometimes, a sincere plea is more persuasive than a dagger against the neck.
I could have told you for that from the beginning, but at least you learned.
Reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him.
Yeah, don't fight with him, please.
And if he refuses, I carry on. Gravity pulls me in but one direction.
We did what the guild failed to do. We made a Githyanki
Until I burn
good.
Vlaakith's
That's
blades
weird.
to ash and smash her phylactery to pieces. My people will be free. But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my undeniable charm.
When will I see you again? Good luck, Lizelle.
And to you, always. Now go, mingle a bit. That's the word, right? Mingle. But don't think you've seen the last of me. I'll be back. Sure as the comet will rise. Sure as Kalir will forever circle the sun.
I sure hope so. Who else do I need to talk to? Karlach, who keeps moving, and Gale, wherever the frick he decides to be. Where did Karlach go? She keeps moving away from me. Oh, now that's Will. Where is Karlach?
I must be careful to not overindulge tonight.
You're the only person that I haven't spoken to. Where are you? Let me just open the map, see where she is. Scratch. Tara? Oh, look, God
The
Gale.
day I pray to you, Gale, is the day. Well, there he is. Gale in all his glory. I hope you're happy.
I'm really not.
The god of ambition. Have you ever heard anything more ridiculous?
I agree, Tara. He's not who he used to be.
Not in the least. And who led him straight to such ridiculous notions, hmm? Who left that crown in the river where any foolish wizard
What else
could
was I meant to do
swim
with it?
down and pick it up?
I'm getting
You
told
were
off by a
looking
cat.
out for him. I expected better of you.
I tried. Don't blame me for Gale's foolishness. He wanted to ascend and he did. I'm happy for him.
But it would make everything so much
Of course it
easier.
would, but he's an idiot.
I know there's
So
nothing you could have done to stop him. Not really. Once he'd decided to learn nothing from his mistakes, what use were either of our
exactly.
protests? Perhaps you'd be willing to come meet Gale's mother sometime? She misses him so. And I know it
Can't
would do
he just
her
go and
heart
see
a
her?
world of
He's
good
still
to
alive, kinda.
discuss her son with someone who knew him as he was.
I'd love
Jolly
to.
good. I'll tell Mrs. Dekarios to be expecting you. Oh, she'll be delighted. Things just haven't been the same without himself cluttering up the place. Enjoy your party, dear. I've heard you quite deserve a celebration.
Let's talk to Gale then.
Goodness.
Well, he looks cool.
Faerun always so dull.
Were you always such a dick?
Still, at least the company was worth the trip, if not the view.
So you did it. You became a god. I thought you were dead. I haven't heard from you in months. Charming. I see godhood's worked wonders on your manners. Your presence has set my teeth on edge. Is this the power of Karsus at work? I thought you were dead.
I'm afraid time works quite differently in Elysium. I didn't realize how long I'd been gone until I received Wither's summons.
This doesn't seem
I
like
imagine
him,
you're
honestly.
wondering how all this came to be. The finer points of divine ascension are beyond mortal comprehension, I'm afraid, but I can provide a rudimentary sequence of events. First, I retrieved the crown of Karsus and reforged it using a series of precise and highly complex.
What, did you
netherese
absorb that too?
Then, I used it. As you know, the orb within me was the half-formed Karsite Weaver. Magic left incomplete by Karsus' self-destruction. I finished it. Using the crown of Karsus, I turned it into a new form of magic, fused with my
I don't
being,
like who Gale's
driven
turned into.
by my purpose.
That's probably the one ending that I don't like.
As expected, Mystra was unwilling to hand over the reins of the weave, so I've claimed dominion over another area which I've passing familiarity. Ambition.
What does the god of ambition offer to his followers? If that's the criteria for choosing a domain, you should be the god of wasting valuable loot. Where's the crown of Karsus now? So you gave up dethroning Mystra? Doesn't sound so ambitious to me.
I offer them nothing. I inspire them to seize their destinies for themselves. Great as the heights I've reached thus far may be, I've not forgotten my humble origins. In fact, they're
Honestly, I
central
should have
to
just
my
let you blow yourself up.
Those drawn to the Galarian Creed merely seek my guidance as the impressive, all-powerful being I've become. Ambition is about beginnings. It's not just about the heights, but the lows that preceded them. I was nothing. A drifting dust mote of a wizard, abandoned by my goddess, my powers lost, my reputation destroyed. And look at me now. I'm their proof. Proof their hopes are not barren
You are
wastes,
proof
but the loamy soil
that
in
power
which their future
corrupts.
achievements flourish.
Like, completely.
Proof that with ambition, anything is possible.
To be fair, anybody who gets power in this game, it kind of corrupts them, so... You're no different to any other god letting mortals do all the work. Interesting. So you help mortals help themselves? What of those with evil ambitions? Do you encourage them to? Your ambition didn't earn you these powers. I did. And do you share their Galarian magic of yours with your followers? So if the archdruid of my circle were weak and foolish, you might be able to help a more deserving druid take their place. What of those with evil ambitions?
I am the god of ambition, not of the consequences of ambition. Nor am I the arbiter of good or evil, for that matter. At
But you
best,
knew good or evil
those
before you
concerned with
became a
the
god.
consequences of their actions might consult with Savras, god of divination. Though these days I doubt he'd see them coming. I am ambition incarnate. As indistinguishable from that most potent sensation as Mystra herself is from the weave. And word is spreading. There are already several shrines in my honor scattered across the outer reaches of Thay, and rumors of a very prominent temple under construction in Arm. This is only the beginning.
What can I say, Gale? I'm impressed. No, I think it's the end. What happened to the man I once loved? If you ever need a chosen, you know where to find me. No, I think it's the end. What happened to the man I once
He's the
loved?
god he deserves to be.
No, he's
I
not.
believed in you for so much of our journey. It's a pity you won't do me the same courtesy. I suppose it was foolish to expect a mortal to understand.
You were immortal until... Oh, fuck you then.
Elysium, missy.
You're an actual dick. I don't like you anymore. I'm glad I chose Astarion.
Oh, shit. Oh my god!
I like her outfit. It looks cool.
Witness, you mad bastard! You brought me back! Soldier. It's really you. I've missed you, man. Like, I've really missed you. And you're so clean.
How have things been in Avernus? I've missed you too. I shouldn't have let you go to Avernus without me. I should have gone with you. I wouldn't want to be in Avernus. How have things been in Avernus?
War's a dirty business, soldier. It's been exactly how you'd think. But having Will around has been incredible. Fucker's even better at killing devils than yours truly. We don't have much time to chat, but just knowing he's there makes all the difference. Oh, but hey, guess what we found? Cambion dropped a map with directions and blueprints for Zariel's own private forge. A fucking forge! Our current plan is to get in, grab a smith, and force him to fix old Rusty. Or maybe give me a brand new model that can live outside of Avernus.
That would be
You haven't seen
amazing
the
if you
last
could
of
do
old
that.
Karlak yet, soldier.
I'm so glad to hear you might be able to fix your heart. You must be so happy. If anyone can survive Avernus twice, it's you. I hope not. Good luck, oh, Karlak. I think about you still, Karlak. I miss you. I miss what we had. If anyone can survive Avernus twice, it's you.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Keep a bottle of something good in the icebox for me, huh? Mama Kay's coming home before too long. Can I look you up when I'm out?
Of course. You had better. I'll hunt you down myself, as long as the devil doesn't put too many holes in you in the meantime.
Hey, that would be kind of fun, though. High stakes hide and seek. Honestly, I'd be curious to see if you could land a blow or two. Gods, is it good to see you again. To be here, together. Hard not to get used to it all over again. This won't be the last time. I promise.
That's it then. I think I've spoken to everyone now. I wonder if Astarion has anything to say now that I've spoken to everyone.
Go on, talk to the others. We have forever after all.
Not really, because you have forever, but I'm still mortal. So, I guess I'm done talking to everybody then. There's just stuff hanging around that I could pick up, but why would I need to pick any up? Like, the game is done. That is it. You wouldn't even need any of these things that you can pick up here, because that's it. Let's talk to Withers then. He's the last person I've not spoke
This
to.
one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time it requires saving.
If it
again.
needs saving again, don't call me. I'm kidding.
How dost thou feel?
I feel satisfied. I accomplished everything I wanted to do. I did my duty, no more, no less. I can't help but feel some things have been left undone. Yeah, you know, the fact that Gale turned into a complete dickhead. I'm getting tired. I might just go to bed. I think I've caught up with everyone. What comes next?
What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me.
I did
thou
talk to everyone there,
heroes,
right?
Wastrels, friends.
I hope I did.
I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now.
I like the for now. It seems ominous.
Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself. But for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest.
They're either hinting
revel,
heavily
but be
at
ready.
another game, or they're hinting at DLC, and I hope it's
Until we meet again,
one of
I
those
wish
two
thee every
things.
possible fortune,
As long as it's the same cast of characters.
wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
To the greatest friends I could dream of. To brains without worms and a good night's sleep. To the hopes of more adventures to come. To the greatest friends I could dream of.
To you.
Suddenly Lae'zel's not invisible anymore, but okay. And that's it, I guess. That's... Honestly... I have never seen this epilogue. Like, the little bit at the end. Well, not little, it was a really long epilogue. I've never seen the epilogue at the end before. Because in my first playthrough, I think they added it after I finished it. So I'd never seen that bit. But I'm kind of... Oh, there's another scene here.
The dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice?
My dude, who are you?
Thou
Why do I
sought
never get
to
to find out who you
bolster
are?
thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers.
I think we've established that.
Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools. Everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals. I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
I'm very curious who Withers actually is. Because he seems to have, like, intimate knowledge on those three gods. So, what I was saying before that scene. I'd never seen all that, what do you call it? The epilogue. So that was a nice touch. Because before that, it just ended with obviously your last scene with whoever you romanced, and then that scene with Withers. There was no, like, epilogue. So, like, everybody else's fates were just kind of left up in the air. And I'm glad this kind of... It doesn't tie everybody's fates up. Like, and I would still love a DLC. I'd happily play 1,000,000 DLCs of this game. Just anytime more in this game with more story, I would love. Or even a sequel to this game with the same characters. Although I don't know if that would work. But I'd still love it. But yeah, the fact that they went back and added a massive patch with that epilogue in is amazing. So that was pretty great. But yeah, it's been a long journey. I think it's been about, what? I don't know how many hours I've actually got in the episode, but if I go on to this and load the game, it's 85 hours, so nearly 86 hours. So that's it then. That's the playthrough. I really hope you enjoyed it, because well, I enjoyed playing through it. This is probably my favourite game of all time, and when I first came into this game, like the first time, I didn't think I was gonna like it, because obviously I don't really like turn-based stuff, and I don't like, well, it's not that I don't like, I don't know much about D&D, but I enjoyed it so much, and again, I'm gonna play through it in my own spare time again, just to be evil and do other choices that I haven't done. But I hope you enjoyed this series, and I'm pretty sure the next series is, what was the one that was voted for, that was meant to be before this one? I think it was The Wolf Among Us, so I'm going to do that next. So feel free to leave your comments, and if you don't leave comments, well, I'll hopefully see you guys in the next series. But until then,